Hello everyone, this is Paula, and today I'm going to do a flip through of this beautiful gold inlaid book, and I just think it's stunning. It has the original cover. So, whoops, I have it upside down. This is the front. I knew something didn't look right when the spine looked different. But that is the spine. This is a one that I have worked on off and on for some time, and I just haven't got it finished. And so, like I said, it has its original spine, and it is got a belly band right here at the front, and in this little library pocket. This is not a book of bling. This is for the more serious journalist. Has a lot of coffee stain, tea stained in it, and a variety. This one has two different fabrics right here. Yeah. And then we flip over, and it just has, it says Clouds Over the Hill. It's just a book I had. And looks like it's got a bunny and what looks like a groundhog right here. This is just a fun book. Now, if you want more traditional, if you want a more traditional journal, this is it. It's not got bells and whistles, but it has a lot of journaling space. And here's some vintage stamps right here. And if you fold this up, you can journal underneath. It's kind of some hidden journaling. Right here is just some I just wrinkled the paper up, made a pocket by stitching down the sides, added some ribbon that was vintage. It's got a pocket for you to put stuff in. Look at this coffee stain. Ooh, I like how that one turned out. You can get pretty aggressive with that coffee and have it look pretty cool. Here is just a paper from the book. And here is a bag that I made a pocket out of. Has journaling card and just the alphabet on a journaling stick. And here's some fabric with silver and the same color as the book pages. And this is kind of what I did throughout this book, is I pretty much just kept as much available for journaling. Here's some vintage collage I did. It has 2 or 3 vintage stamps right there. Here's a ruffle I made and stitched onto the book. Or actually, I made it and then glued it on, it looks like. Under the number 5 here, we have, and this is going to be hard to see because of, you know, the lighting is kind of, I don't know, it looks stormy outside. And it could be. So here is a vintage stamp right here. And then when you open it up, you just have a bunch of little blank pages. So it's a teeny tiny little book, which I thought turned out cute. Here we go. Some more pages. Just random pages, more paper. These are smaller signatures. So this book has 4 signatures. And here is a deer and a bunny and I think a groundhog out of the same book. Tea stained. We're going into journal signature 2. We have some music paper here. And we have this little card. Let me see how I get it off. You know, I make them and then I forget how I get them off sometimes. This is the card I made. And I added some fabric and some lace. But just the kind of lace is very calming. And it has an index card with omit one ticket in it. And now we're going to go back and add it. If I cross it over like this, and then add it with a paper clip. This is a corner tuck. Here is the journaling card, or tag. And it tucks behind right here on this page. It has this flower with some leaves, and I put fabric down here for a pocket, and this is 2 plus 5. And then here's a little rose journaling card that goes right in here. I thought that page was really pretty. And here is, I gotta get it straightened up here. Here is just a picture of a little village and messy tea stain paper. Here is the collage that I did on the side with some tags and some hearts. Added a little bit of, oh, I just went blank. It's not Sorry Silk. It'll come to me as we look. And then underneath, we've got an Edith Holden envelope, or fold out actually, just a fold out, which I think turned out really cute. It's just a splattered piece of vellum after I wrinkled it up. Tea stained, coffee stained doily. And here I put a pocket across the center of the signature, and I did some cute little splatters and so forth right there. Then we're getting over here, and this is another hidden journal side tuck. See, you can go under here, and this is just a little collage I did. And this is a handkerchief cover. I stitched it on to the little tabbed journaling card. Doily, crinkled up, tea stained vellum. Here's just a torn pocket that was inked. Just added some collage here. And then you've got this little butterfly with a music sheet in the background right there. And here is just a striped journaling card to kind of go with the green in the lower portion right here. So that's kind of cool. The rest of the village that we were looking at earlier, the garden actually is what it is. We've got another side pocket here that's been zigzagged on paper, and a journaling card. I added a little collage here. Actually, this was a collaged page that I made, and then I added some little vintage stamps. I made this little journaling, you know, floating journaling card. And actually, it's a pocket, so you can see I put two sides here. Then I made the little, and I put a grommet in this one. Let me see if I can get back in my little pocket right there. It's really not hard. It's just I'm blind. I know I can get there because I just can't see. There it is. And so, yeah, this is not as hard as I'm making it look. It is definitely one of the first times I've made these. I saw it made on a journal I bought once, and I decided to make one like it. And so here is this journaling card right here that I've cut out an area for another little map type journaling card tag, and then a couple little mini tags right here on this stamp paper. This one has a little grommet in it too. And I just stuck it back there with the collage on the side tuck on some old music sheet. There's the back of signature. No. Yeah, that's signature 1 or 2. Let me look. No, that's 1 and 2. I get confused. I forget. Tea stain paper. Old book page. Here is a side tuck right here. Has a stamp and some writing, and I just added this unique trim with an Edith Holden folded page, which is really cute. Okay, and then the next page is more tea stain. All these pages are very unique and different. Here is a floral pocket with a little bit of trim and a collage tag I made. And I put music sheet on here first, stitched around it, then went back and added the collage and stitched around it again, and put a piece of ribbon and a couple tags, couple stamps, and then another splattered. And then here we have the secret journaling pocket again on the side. And it has this tag and this little envelope. It gives some dimension. This little envelope has little stamps on it. But if you flip it over, it is a little envelope. You got to be gentle because it's tiny. And it has a little journaling card. I just think it's adorable. And I just kind of stuck it out right here. Here's another torn page. Has a map on it. Kind of like travel. And here is a tea stained paper that I loved the edging on, that I added some vintage lace, and it's another one of those pockets. Now, I didn't fill these pockets. I wanted to leave you some room to do that. And you, whoever ends up with this book. And here's another stitch ruffle I made. And here's a little side tuck. If you want to tuck something there, you can. 2 for $5, it says. 2 for 5 cents. This is on notebook paper, too. And here is another pocket with lace. And a collage tag again. Has the stamps on it. I love this book. I love them all. I don't even know why I say it, but I do love them. Here's another pocket for you. Torn sheet of paper. The New York Times, Thursday, March 27th, 1913. That's a cool paper. Here's another collage, you know, with different tags hanging down, with a collage of stamps across the top that's been zigzagged. And here is a card. I'm going to pull it off here. And I put it on here backwards because it would have made the bird upside down. So this is just a card that I decoupaged. Or actually, it was a napkin I decoupaged onto my tea stain paper, and it's got splatters on there, which I like, and you journal on it. So see, if I'd put it in this way, he would have been upside down, so I put him in this way, just the way it turned out. Then here's just an old clear book page that has yellow around it, which I thought looked cool. Tea stain with another clipped on envelope that I made with the fabric and the old lace, with another ticket and another index card to journal on. These little things are always tricky to get back in, but they go. It's just the old lady trying to get it back in. My fingers are so fiddly. It's not been fun either. It's hard to get things just like you want them when you have bad arthritis, like I do. It's so much fun. Not. If you look at this finger, you'll see what I'm talking about. See how bad that is? Yep. It used to be straight, and now it's really swollen. This knuckle's so sore. And then it goes down. And this is growing to the left. This is growing to the right. Yes. The last time my doctor said there wasn't anything but an injection to do, so we did that, and it didn't help. And it's really, really been killing me. But that it is what it is. Okay, and here's a little doily on some vellum map. It's a map with vellum on it. I mean, it's vellum with a map on it. There's another cluster here at the bottom. I just love that this is a lot of tea stain paper. Now this is a big, it's a bag, okay? It's a glassine bag that I made into a double pocket. And you can see where I folded up right here from the bottom of the bag and stitched, double stitched like a post on each side. Now, this is just a decorated with, it's either a dragonfly or a firefly, or I never can remember one from the other. Sorry, guys. And here is a, let me see what I can get out of here. I don't know what's in. Okay, that's a pocket. Here's the 2 tags that I made. And these go, you can put them back here, or you can put them here. I'll put one back in the back and one right there. So there's several, you know, and these are just small tags that I made for right here. And this is just a cluster that I stapled on. And I think that turned out cute. It looks real confusing, but it really is not. When you get in there and start looking, look at this cool alphabet paper. I love it. Wished I had more of it, but I don't. Here's a bag with that same fabric and the same setup as before on the first signature. And here is that same type of thing where I put the fabric across the middle. And here's a little booklet, or a little index booklet. And I just put a little label there and some stamps here. Put some fabric, twill type fabric, and here's the back. So we'll flip it open, and I'm sure it has tags. Now, is this not the cutest thing? Okay, I used snaps for toppers. I used teensy tiny buttons right here. And I used a stamp on this one with a button. Here I used a pearlized button, a little flower, and a little teeny, no, I'm sorry, that's not a teeny button. That's a teeny snap, and that's what this one is too. How cute is that? I love it. I love it. So it goes over here, and then over here is just another tag. Fun little pages. And wait a minute. Yeah, and then there's the alphabet paper again. I love all these designs in the book. And here's another torn pocket that was inked and embellished right here. And has a little journaling card right there. And a little butterfly tag that I made. Okay, here's the side pocket, or side tuck again that you can journal inside. Just collaged with a stamp. Here's another one of the splash type tags that have been made. And then here's another one of the little tiny envelopes with 3 tiny little stamps. I just get on Etsy and look for people who sell stamps. And you'd be surprised how many people do. And there's a journaling card. And I made the little envelope out of music sheet. that vellum map paper. And this is the last page. And then it has this text on the back. Now, I love this book, and I hope you guys do too. This will be going into my Etsy shop once it's posted, and I hope that you'll take a look at it closer. I'll do some snapshots and put them over there. And I don't know that I told you the spine size. I think it's 1.5. Let me measure. It is 1.5 inch spine with 4 signatures. And the book itself is, I'm going to measure, 8 3/4 by 5 3/4. And yeah, so it's a fun book. I love that it has its original spine. And yeah, and I just added some of the little, I cannot think of what it's called. Give me a minute. I don't know why. I say it a million times. But there it is. This is the maroon and gold plated book. It's 10 karat. I had the book and it had paper in it, but this one did not. But I know because I've had this book before. All right, guys. I hope you'll go visit the Etsy shop and see if this is the type of book that you would like. All right, guys. See you next time. Bye.